Hello, my name is Brian Rusk. I'm 32. Today I'm going to talk about mental health. This video is going to be done in one take, all going to plan. I've decided that there's still too much of a stigma around mental health. I've promised a YouTube video for the last 3 months, nearly 2 months, definitely. I decided I wouldn't do this video until I had done the Safe Talk course through the HSE and the Assist course through the HSE. Assist obviously standing for Applied Suicide Intervention Skills Training. It is the course that you take to basically stop people wanting to kill themselves, to go have death by suicide. I have studied in mental health through Alison.com, through It's Your Mental Health.ie. I've done research through other websites. I even went so far as understanding the Mental Health Act of 2001 to try give me more insights into mental health in Ireland and what goes around. This video has taken me to explore things that I didn't think I needed to read upon, but I thought I had that much of an interest. I thought I knew enough to produce a video. Turns out I haven't. This is going to be a frank, honest video. I myself have been dealing with mental health and depression and other issues for the guts of 14 years in either a professional or personal capacity. I have had friends I have talked out of suicide, and I have had friends going through anxiety and other issues through their lives. I am 32. I technically no longer fall between the technical time for suicidal ideation. That's where you're wrong. Suicide affects everyone. Depression affects everyone. Anxiety affects everyone. All these mental health issues affect everyone. Why? Because it's a community. We are all one community. If you're watching this on YouTube, this will be a YouTube channel. There's other people you follow on YouTube. It's a community. It's online. It's like Facebook, it's like Instagram, it's like Twitter. It's an online communities. However, the depth and detail of depression and suicide and mental health issues reach further than that. They reach into the homes of people in Ireland. They reach into the communities of people in Ireland. The latest statistics that I could get was in 2017 that there was nearly 400 people who have had death by suicide in Ireland. This is stark. This is men, women, children of Ireland who have gone out and killed themselves due to lack of understanding by the government, lack of support in their communities, lack of education in schools, in colleges around mental health, how to deal with issues and how to survive issues in life, whether it be pregnancy, whether it be divorces, separations, deaths in families, or job losses. It could be illnesses, it could be injuries, it could be things like that that have made people take the decision that they want to end their life. However, that's the suicide box. We have also got the depression box. Now, depression. That's a son of a bitch. That makes people want to go down the suicide road. But that's in the extremes. In the milder version, it makes you not want to wash one day. It makes you decide that you decide, I won't change the clothes. I won't have the shower today. I'll have it during the week. it makes you think, actually, no, I'm just not going to go through it today. I'm going to have a me day. And it's not even a me day, it's a day in bed. It's a day where you wish the world would swallow you up whole and you will not have to deal with anything. You switch the phone off, you don't do anything. You don't go out of the house, you don't interact, you don't go on social media. You just feel rotten. The problem with this is it can spiral out of control. Full blown depression, untreated. Yes, we're back at box suicide. However, if you deal with depression on a focused basis through nutrition, through counseling, through medication, you will overcome it. It's a son of a bitch, but it can be beaten. As you can see, I'm wearing the green ribbon here to end the stigma around mental health. I feel that the government of Ireland have let people down. I feel that, this is my opinion, there is not enough done for mental health in this country. The budget that was supposed to be ring fenced ended up elsewhere. We see so-called celebrities endorsing mental health for 5 minutes of fame and then disappearing off into the wilderness again until the next mental health month arrives or the next day arrives. No one talks about it. There's, on count of maybe five fingers, the amount of celebrities that will actually openly talk about it day in, day out. For me, it's affected me personally in a way that I decided one day I didn't want to go to work. I decided one day I had enough. I wanted to stay in bed, and that was it. Now, lucky enough, I've a good support base. I've good friends around me, and I got up the next day. I dressed up, I showed up, and I went on with life. Lucky enough, I have the friends and family that can support me in doing this. Anxiety, though. Anxiety. This video is partly gave me anxiety. I chose 3 different locations for this video. I chose different angles, different lighting, different everything around this video. I want this video to look good for the idea that, I don't know, hopefully it's going to reach something. It's going to trigger something in Ireland. I don't know. And frankly, it's going to be interesting if it gets out of my own YouTube channel. I have done a diploma in psychology. I've done a diploma in mental health and illness. I have certificates in mental health and illness. I have certificates in mental health, suicide, in substance abuse. I have certificates all around this. Try to give me some understanding of mental health. While there is boxes and people are pushed into boxes, how we deal with life is pretty much an individual basis. The treatment is down to an individual, how you respond. Where we go with this video is on an individual basis. Will you share it? Will you like it? Will you get something from it? I don't know. I'm doing this video because I want people to talk about mental health. I want them to realize it's okay not to be okay. I want people to be able to look at their life and be able to bounce off their friends and say, look, I'm not feeling well. To do this, it's took me the guts of 3 months' work. It's took me through talking to people, doing courses, looking online, looking through different things, spending the guts of, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours a day sometimes going through it. The assist course was actually 2 days full on, Tuesday and Wednesday, 9 to 5, both days, in-depth study. This study has been done by me. It's my own investment in the hope that I'm going to help someone. Well, I'm producing this video on my phone. I'm doing it in one take. I feel like that basically not as enough has been done. If I can be the person to start this ball rolling and get people to realise that we need to do something, it'll be good. If we don't get enough done, well, I guess we need to live and fight another day. You know, what does this mean? Honestly, I put up on Instagram, I was doing a video on mental health. I asked, I have 1,000, doesn't matter. I have followers on Instagram, I have followers on Facebook, and I've asked people to reach out to me and ask me how about things to talk about around the subject. Surprise, surprise, nobody did. Out of the thousands of people that possibly see it because I tagged it in different posts to try and make it more popular, no one came forward. The stigma around mental health is alive and well. People don't want to know. People don't want to talk about it. People hide their head and pray to God that the guy that's rambling on now in front of them is not going to worry about their issues. That's where I want to change. I want people to talk. I'm doing this video so I can get people to talk. I've spent nights where I've thought about how to get people to talk more. How screwed up it is. I've watched 14-year-olds in communities die. I've heard stories of farmers hanging in barns. I've heard stories of people going off and having death by suicide. I have had people being put on anxiety pills. I've seen good looking people with tremendous looks, huge qualifications, and they suffered with mental health. I've seen celebrities die due to mental health. And it got me thinking, why? Why does that have to be the case? This video is unedited, so throughout I will be lost for words, and it may seem like I'm stuttering. That is pretty much the case. While I've done talks on weight loss and motivation and help people in different circumstances in their life, I feel like people are still tiptoeing around mental health. There is currently a 9-month wait for cognitive behavioural therapy in the Laois Offaly area. I got the advanced cognitive behavioural therapy diploma so I could try help people. Are people coming forward? No. People still think, why me? It's not going to affect me. I'll continue to take a tablet. I'll continue to hide it out from the rest of the world. It's not good enough. I think us as a country, a small country with 4.7 million people in the country who know someone who knows someone who knows someone who's they're not well. I feel that we're not doing enough. We need to support each other. The video I've gotten the idea for is, well, it's taking shape. So, this is a nearly 15-minute video. Let's see how we can get more people talking about mental health and remembering it's okay not to be okay. Let's see how many people go to the Samaritans after this. Let's see how many people click onto it's yourmentalhealth.ie or yourmentalhealth.ie as it's known. How many people will look into the little things. The things that we do day by day. There are 9 little tips. Do we exercise? What do we do to do our own self-care? I can go on about this. I wanted to go on about this. This for me is a struggle. I want to be able to hopefully highlight issues around mental health. Let's see how this video goes. Let's see, can we get the government to take action on mental health? Increase the mental health budget. Increase psychiatry and in Ireland. Get it, people talking about it. Increase their money. Actually ring fence the money. Properly ring fence it so that the money is there. That teenagers won't go out one night and end up being found dead the next day. That people don't go off and leave their families and walk into rivers or lakes of Ireland, or go missing and never come back. Things like this are affecting us. Things like this are affecting me. Well, let's see. Can we do something? Will we do something? The future lies in the hands of the people of Ireland. The future lies in the hands of you. You, the viewer who's watching this for the last 16 minutes. Let's see what we can do to end the stigma of mental health. Let's get people talking. Let's get people realising their anxieties, their fears can be helped. Let them know we're there for them. Let them know the support's there and there for them. Let them realise Pieta House is there. The Samaritans are there. Your GP is there. Grow is there. Let's see who's actually listening and what's going to be done. I'm Brian Rusk, and this is my video on mental health.